The question that kills. 4 of the strongest warriors in the world lay dead beside a forest lake. Not from any weapon. From a single question, each one refused to answer. And now the 5th brother stood at the water's edge, facing the same voice, knowing one wrong answer would make it 5. Thirst in exile. During their 13 years of exile, the 5 Pandava brothers wandered deep into the forest. One day, overcome with thirst, Yudhisthira sent his brothers one by one to find water. Each found a still, glittering lake, but a voice from the water warned, "Answer my questions first, or do not drink." Each brother, exhausted and impatient, ignored the warning and drank anyway. 4 warriors fall. Nakula fell first, then Sahadeva, then Bhima, the strongest man alive, then Arjuna, the greatest archer in the world. All struck down the instant the water touched their lips, lying as if in death beside the lake. A being no sword could reach had defeated 4 of the greatest warriors on earth without lifting a finger. Yudhisthira arrives. When Yudhisthira found his brothers motionless at the water's edge, he did not reach for the lake. He looked into the water and asked who had done this. A Yaksha, a powerful nature spirit, rose and spoke. "I warned them. Answer my questions truthfully, and you may drink. Answer wrongly, and you will join them." The questions begin. What followed was not a test of strength, but of truth. The Yaksha asked what makes the sun rise each day, what gives the earth its stability, what is faster than the wind, and Yudhisthira answered each one without hesitation, not from cleverness, but from a lifetime spent understanding Dharma itself. "What is heavier than the earth?" "What is heavier than the earth?" the Yaksha asked. Yudhisthira answered, "A mother. Not gold, not mountains, a mother whose weight is love, not mass." "What runs faster than the wind?" "What runs faster than the wind?" "The mind," Yudhisthira said. "It can travel anywhere in an instant, farther and faster than any living thing." The final question. Then came the question that has echoed for thousands of years. What is the greatest wonder in the world? Yudhisthira answered, "Day after day countless people die, yet the ones who remain live as though they themselves are immortal." Silence followed. Even the Yaksha had no reply, because it was simply the truth no one wants to admit. The reveal. Satisfied, the Yaksha offered to revive only one brother. Yudhisthira, without hesitation, chose Nakula, not Bhima, not Arjuna. When asked why he'd save his stepbrother over his own full brothers, Yudhisthira said Dharma required fairness. His father had 2 wives, and both deserved at least one living son. It was in that moment the Yaksha revealed himself. He was Yama, the god of Dharma, Yudhisthira's own father, testing him one final time. All 4 brothers rose, alive and breathing. Why this story still matters. This wasn't a battle Arjuna's arrows could have won, or Bhima's strength could have broken. It was decided entirely by whether one man could speak the truth about life, death, and fairness under the weight of his brothers' lives. And he did, without flinching. 4 warriors were struck down by a question. One man saved them all with an answer. Maybe the deadliest test in the Mahabharata was never a weapon at all. It was the truth. If you were asked, what is the greatest wonder in the world, what would your answer be? Subscribe. There's a story like this waiting every week. Subscribe. Krishna Wisdom for more hidden stories.